Good afternoon. Welcome to... Oh, okay. Even though I pressed the button. Welcome to a place that I am. How's everybody doing? What an interesting scene to turn the game back onto. Ew. Anyway. How are you all doing? Happy afternoon. Oh, yawn. I don't think Pinata gave a notice, did he? A notice. He's called out of being a mod again. Oh, he did. Rip. Anyway, happy Thursday. Damn, it's Thursday already. I just wish it was Monday again. Ah! My days off went by so fast, and I had 3 of them. I don't know why... I don't know why some bugs do that. That's so weird. Anyway. I hope you're all doing okay. Fucking Bella woke me up like 20 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go off. Ugh. Anyway, who all is in here right now? Who's all is in here? We got Blackfire. Gabe, of course. Surrybot. Shinso Kane. Is that every book for now? Ninjash? Hell yeah. One more week? Wait. What happens in one more week? Hi, Space Quest. The butler did it. Don't. Oh, it's Chronicles. Nothing important to you. Oh, okay, okay. Well, damn. I'm so sorry. I went to bed. I didn't even go to bed late. I went to bed at like 8:30. Or, wait, 3:30. Not 8. 3:30. Which is early for me. I was watching anime. I was watching an anime called Vivi, I think. Something like that. Anyway. 8 and 3 do look similar. That's why I said it, to be honest. For some reason, 4 and 7 look similar to me as well. I can't. What the fuck? I couldn't speak. What are words? Excuse me. Y'all should check out Vivi. The animation is... it's beautiful. I'm sorry. I took my allergy pill before starting the stream this time, so... Alright, well, let's just get into the game, shall we? E. E. I do not remember what is going on in the game right now. Seems yawn interesting indeed. What? Early in court, we established that the kinesis experiment was a trick. And now we discover this fragment of glass here in the waxwork. Oh, yeah. We found a very thick piece of glass in the waxwork here. And we assume it's from the Crystal Tower. In which I had a theory that this was used, that a waxwork statue was used as a decoy body. And I don't know. Girl? What? What happened? Gabe, what happened? What do you mean, thick glass girl? What? I'm so confused right now. Did I say girl? What the fuck? Quit thinking of my wife like that. And now we discover this fragment of glass here in this waxwork. Is it just a coincidence? Is that it? Is that all we were looking for? Interesting. What is this one? part of the exhibit is just as disturbing as the rest. It looks so real. Yes? Okay. I think we're just confused. It seems to be a young man in a white overcoat. He has a large shovel in his hand, too. Look. That is indeed a shovel. Probably too excited. Wait, what are you excited for? What's going on? Just living? Or what? Perhaps we should investigate this, investigate in a little more detail. Turn it around. Wait, what else are we looking at? A camera? Ew. I can't see his face very well, can you? Why can't you? It's like he's crawling on the ground to take a look at this thing. Perhaps if I just... Oh. Do you think you should be handling the exhibits, Mr. Naruto? I'm excited for Dark Tide. I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. We're playing Ace Attorney, damn it. I don't know what y'all are saying. What's happening? I don't even know. I'll put it back exactly as it was, don't worry. Eh? Was I supposed to look at the face? Oh, I thought the camera was the big thing to look at. Not the eye. Ah! What on earth? How can... What's happening? I don't believe it. A black monocle. Oh. My brain is not in the game right now. Vermintide? Why does it look like the POV of a meme when you fall? Let's stray. What the fuck? Mr. Naruhodo, is it possible that this man is... Yes. It's Enoch Drebber. Oh, sheesh. The color of his hair is different, but... It's unmistakably him. Only one guy in the world can have a black monocle. Indeed it is. It's probably Sholmes. Yeah, I thought so. Mr. Sholmes! This man is the subject of your present hunt, I believe. Yes, that's right. Just who is this man? Why is he here in this exhibit? Why did I have to... Why did he have to spin the guy around to get a look at his face? And why does the convict behind him have no head? The head was missing when the model was returned by the thief who stole it. Who stole it? I don't... Oh my goodness. I am not awake right now. What a surprise. So then the case isn't yet solved, is it? Did I not say so myself? Largely solved were my words, I believe. But I must locate the missing head. Tout de suite. I don't know what that means. As Madame would say, or I'll be in grave trouble. Grave, get it? A very hungry iris still awaits my return into Baker Street. Preferably with rations. Damn. The woes of being poor, I hate it. Do you know, though? Something about this room is strange. Strange? What do you mean? I love reading streams. Well, the displays in the House of Horrors are supposed to depict real events, are they not? Indeed, they are, Mrs. Sato. Do go on. Immediate... Yeah, okay, thank you. As terrifying as they are, the scenes in the other exhibits are believable. But this one... This surely couldn't even really have happened. Wait, couldn't ever really... I added a lot of words. Could it? My bad. I think it's time I educated you a little. People die when they are killed, but sometimes not. About the nature of the incidents involving the professor 10 years ago. Oh. Oh, okay. Damn, let's go. Let's get into it. I believe I told you a little about the professor yesterday, did I not? He took the lives of 5 victims. Everyone being either a member of the aristocracy or royalty. Hello, Schwartz, how are you? Schwartz! Oh, wait, what? have not had a redeem like that in a while. I was actually thinking about it the other day. What the heck? Wait. Alright, shots. Oh wow, it's really been a while. maybe some mugs have redeemed it and I just haven't been paying attention. All were attacked by an enormous hunting hound and had their throats ripped from their bodies. Oh, sheesh! What are y'all doing? Oh gosh, the enormous hound, how awful. Oh, Susato. After taking the life of his fifth victim, the killer was apprehended. It was a case of unprecedented magnitude in Britain, you understand, accordingly. The professor was tried in a closed court. No members of the public were permitted. A closed court? So you mean the professor's identity? As you surmised, my dear fellow, his identity was never made public. Oh. Naturally, he was found guilty and summarily sentenced to death by hanging. He was buried in a grave at Logate Cemetery, which adjoins the rear of the prison where he had been held. However, that was not the end of the affair. I thought he said afterlife. Oh, sheesh! Oh. The very night that he was buried, the convicted man, I don't know, I said it like that, came back to life. Ooh, came back to life! Hi, Kaunos. He clawed his way out of the ground and he emerged into the moonlit graveyard. The exhibit here depicts that very scene, as described by the sole witness of those chilling events. There was a witness? But of course, my dear fellow, it was none other than Enoch Drebber! No, I can't English either. It's no biggie. The young man in the white overcoat. Enoch Drebber, he saw it happen? Sheesh! Is this based on a real, thing that happened? Like all the others are. Except, for some reason, they're backwards. So this is a waxwork model of Enoch Drebber. 10 years ago, the convicted professor, having been debated and buried, emerged from his grave on in the dead of night. I don't know what the word is. I've never seen that word before. If it's not debated, why is it spelled like it would be pronounced that way? The sole witness to that unimaginable scene was a young man. From appearances, I would say he was about 20 years old. It's so horrifying. Scared out of his wits, the young Drebber ran to a nearby police station to report the incident. Out of the sheer terror of what he'd seen, is said to have turned his hair white overnight. No. This wax statue is back, but now the head is missing. Yes, as shown in the photograph we have of him, his hair is completely white. For the following few days, the story of what he'd seen was on every front page in the capital. The public was frantic for every last detail about the killer who'd come back to life. As you've seen, I don't know why I said it like that, an exhibit was even created here at Madame Tuspel's. I don't remember if I shared it last stream, just in case. Enoch Drebber is named after a man in a study of Scarlet, Arthur Conan Doyle. Very first book was Sherlock Holmes and John Watson. And I feel like it might have been mentioned. Hold on. Okay. I can quite understand why the man's hair turned white. Certainly. But what I don't understand, how can you understand that? Is what Mr. Drebber was doing in the first place. In a lonely graveyard in the middle of the night. Yes, what was he up to? I need to drink water before streaming that soda, to be honest. I always feel that the spiciness of the soda wakes me up. That's not the right word, but I don't know what else to say. The professor's acts of terror threw London's upper classes into complete panic 10 years ago. It was a great scandal, one might say, at the very highest levels of society. I love that one so much. And since the killer's identity was never made public, rumors abounded. After all, no killer had ever before systematically employed a dog as a weapon of murder. Water. The Grace Gay Attorney. That's a good one, Kurai. Good job. Yes, I can imagine the impact the case must have had. When in time, of course, the rumors abated. Oh my god, debated and abated? Oh my goodness. You should have been here last stream. I love Shums. Too bad about the stupid part. No. That's a profit. That's a benefit. I wouldn't want him if he was fucking smart. I mean, he's smart in his own way, you know. Inside him are... I can't say this. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say inside him are two men. And I was like, wait, that's not... that's not what I wanted to say at all. That just sounds wrong. No, because he's not like 100% himbo. I'll be honest, no, I'm not a fellow himbo enjoyer, but I fucking love Shums. So too did talk of the shocking witness account of the convict who came back to life. It was forgotten, dismissed as a dubious ghost story, as a preposterous parlor tale. He is! I hate it and love it. I fucking love him. I like him better with his clothes. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? But why did people stop believing it? Sato, you didn't believe it. Why, simply because there's no resurrection to speak of, as we established in fact. What do you mean by no resurrection? The police investigated the grave at Lowgate Cemetery and published their findings. The convict's body was found to be buried exactly where it had been following the execution. No! But that wouldn't mean Mr. Draper made it all up. Must have lied to the police and the newspapers. Why would he do that? That would appear to be the only logical explanation, yes. The young man subsequently vanished from society and nothing had been heard of him since. It's rather striking, then, that he should resurface now, don't you think? Don't you think? I don't think. Of course, the convicted murderer couldn't really have come back to life. That's not possible. But Trevor's hair is unusually white, and if that really did happen overnight as a result of shock, it's hard to believe the incident was an out-and-out lie. Okay. Now what? Mr. Sholmes, he's like, I don't want to fucking take a look at this. Alright, hold on. Shut up. It's 2 hours again. Do I show him anything? Nope. Oh, okay, he liked this one. Mr. Sholmes, could you look at this photograph again? What am I showing it to him again for? I don't remember showing it to him the first time, to be honest. I see, so that's it. What? Have you worked something out? There is indeed one deduction I made from this photograph, yes. Each time you show it to me, it will cost you 5 shillings. What? Why is it letting me show it to him again, then? Otherwise, I have nothing to add. Wonderful. And nothing for me to take away, either. Thanks, Sholmes, you fucking idiot. Do I just leave? Auf Wiedersehen. God damn it. This part of the exhibit is just as disturbing as the rest. It looks so real. Do you think you could eat the wax? Eat the wax exhibits? I want to imagine that you go to a wax exhibit, there's like a giant fucking bite taken out of something. Just a child has taken a bite. It seems to be a young man in a white overcoat. Yeah, we've already looked at this. Why was it fucking... Oh, okay. I was like, why is it doing this again? Is there anything else to look at? Oh! I guess just the camera. What's this here? Well, this would appear to be a lens in the middle, so... I believe it's probably a camera. A camera, but it's so small. It's so small. British technology is incredible, isn't it? I mean, what about Mr. Shom's skin prints? I'm sure someone tried to. It was me. It was me, I'm sorry. My grandmother used to have fucking, what is it called? Beeswax candles, I think. And I would rip off pieces and chew them. Why do I talk about stuff like this? I need to stop bringing these up. Y'all constantly accuse me of eating chapstick when I was just talking about it casually. That camera is still pretty huge. It's the fucking 1900s. I think perhaps you should treat Mr. Shom's inventions as exceptions to the rule. Anyway, why would this man be... why would the man in a graveyard... Wait, why would the man in a graveyard... why would the man be in a graveyard? I'm like, what is happening? I can't read! Why would the man be in a graveyard at night with a camera? I'm like, what is the sentence? It's not right. No, it was me who wasn't right. Gabe, what? What the fuck? Did you just call me dumb? Gabe, why? My own mod betrayed me. I'm so sad. I wonder. Immediately, I fucking yawn. Don't worry, I'm on the same boat. Just lump me in with you now. That was a compliment. You called me dumb. Gabe. It's like, I don't know. It's like saying ugly people have the best personality. It's like, who the fuck are you calling ugly? Or something like that. Me and my dumb boyfriend dancing around a wax statue and help himself a case. How did this get greenlit? I don't know, but I'm loving it. Wait, what are you talking about? Burger King! I'm exhausted now. I didn't get the great personality part, Shinzo. No, Shinzo, no. Perhaps he was trying to capture the moment a dead body came back as a ghost on film. I'll just borrow this for a little while, I think. Oh, okay, is this all I needed? Why did Sato just yoink it? She was literally telling us not to mess with the exhibit. She's like, I'll just take this, thank you. By looking at the photographic plate inside the camera, we can see what the picture, what picture was taken. What? What's a photographic plate? You must be very pretty. Absolutely. Shinso's fucking beautiful. It's a piece of glass coated in a special emulsion that reacts to the light coming through the lens. If we open the cover at the back of the camera, we should find it. Let's have a look. You should see yourself, Susato's not. Your eyes are shining. I thought he said your eyes are burning. They're on fire, Susato! Your eyes are red. You really do like machinery, don't you? Alright, is that all we needed to look at? Let me out of here. Oh. Hello? Ah! Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it, Gina. What the bleeding Nora Odo? What have you got? What have you... Fuck. Boop, 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 boop. Boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Mana 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 mana. Do 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 do. Oh, sorry, Gina. What What have you gone and done? Gina, what are you doing here? What? Who let you have this weapon? I honestly, by this point, I would have assumed that she just had an actual fucking gun. I asked Iris, and she said this would get, where you'd be, so... Gina! That's so loud in the museum! Madame Tespels will have you take a position as a waxwork if you're not careful. I think there might be a more pressing concern. I still had some flash powder left from 6 months ago, so... Gina, what the fuck is happening? Alright, Gina, we understand, but please, put down the gun! Jesus, what the fuck is happening? I love her, but why is she here? I don't fucking know. I'm just as confused as everybody else. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, I got scared. Gina. A mobile mortar? I don't know what that means, but okay. How are you, Selvionis? You should try being the one on the other end of the barrel. So what brings you here, Gina? What brings me here? What do you think? We found it. We found the Dodgy Cove's workshop. Oh, that's right. What? You found Drebber's workshop? I can't breathe. I'm fucking dying in here. Yep, Toby's nose took me straight there. The boss and the others are heading over there now in a drag, so come on. Here's the address. I got the boss to write it out. Why are we coming? Y'all figure it out yourselves, and then, I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with us. I'm just a lawyer, sir. Oh, thank you, Gina. We'll make our way there at once. Why did I say it like that? All right, then. See you there. Yeah, I'd imagine if they killed off Gina. Oh, Sholmes, Hugo, don't mind me. I'll just stay here, being still. He's checked it. He's like, I get to miss out on all the fun. What? I know my place. In the exhibit over there. Oh, okay. Oh dear, someone is feeling sorry for himself. Let's go, Mr. Sholmes, you're coming! Your words harden me, I must say, but if I were to shirk my duties here, Madame would have me pay monetary recompense. And Iris's dinner plate would be— oh, forget that, I'll pay for everything! Oh. Then there's not a moment to lose, my dear fellow. I shall hail a carriage at once. Ah, he's like... I fucking love this. It's like when your friends are going out and they ask you to come, but you're like, I can't, I don't have money for food.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
basically
understand.
that. But then they're like, don't worry about that, we'll pay for you. And you're just like, all right, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? No offer to share the cost from Mr. Sholmes, then. You offered, Naruhodo. I shall gladly pay half, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you, Miss Susato. Right, let's go. Oh, Susato, I love her. I can't get my junior mints out of this container. I got him. Is this like a mock, replica? They're going in the same cab. What would that matter? That looks like... oh, it's another super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine. Yeah. Slips right off the tongue, doesn't it? Indeed, it would appear so, though only a prototype, naturally. Ah, so you got here then. Gina! Well done for finding this place, and in such little time. You've really worked miracles. It's Toby here's the miracle worker. She holds him like that. It looks like he's a fucking gun. I love Susato. Woof! Are you okay, Gregson? What happened to your eyes? Did you get spray painted? Spray painted. Pepper sprayed is what I was looking for. Yeah, I thought you lot would show up before long. Oh, Inspector, that's one knitted brow. He looks like he's eating a lemon, not a bag of fish and chips. So, Inspector, is there any sign of the engineer? What was wrong with his eyes? I'm confused. Now he's back to normal. What Naruhodo? Naruhodo what? No, quit it. Naruhodo. Eh? Why'd you say Naruhodo? Sadly not. We didn't find a soul in here. Oh, what a shame. Well, thank you for letting us know about this place and giving us the chance to investigate. The fucking, the bows. You know, oh, sorry, the arrows right there for that crossbow. Probably. Did I say something about lemons? No, I said pepper spray, I think. One of the characters in Final Fantasy VII launches a dog out of a launcher on her wrist. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? What character in Final Fantasy VII does that? I'm a little confused right now. Final Fantasy VII? Are you sure? What character? I cannot think of a single character that launches dogs out of their wrists. Bro, what the fuck? According to what Gina tells me, we've only found it thanks to a clue that you lot turned up. I wouldn't want to say go to Paris with a, I wouldn't want to say go to Paris with a debt of gratitude unpaid, would I? Final Fantasy VIII. I'm thinking like, Tifa, no. And I'm thinking like one of the fucking Turks. And I'm like, no, that's still not right. I wouldn't know. Though I know there is a blue mage girl in Final Fantasy VIII, right? Maybe it's her. I don't know. You ever see that comic where she's like using bad breath and fucking Squall's just like, what the fuck? Thank you. Anyway, if you're hoping to snoop around in here, I'd get cracking, not tracking. Lord Van Zeeks and the forensics investigation team are on their way here as we speak. Them again. I imagine you got the picture by now. They don't take too kindly to lawyer types. But he's basically a lawyer, but the opposite kind. What does that matter? Right. I mean, fuck them. And they're gonna be like, oh, sure, this prosecutor's fine, but not the fucking lawyer. Fuck you. I'll beat the shit out of them. What are they gonna do? Arrest me? I guess they could if I beat the shit out of them, you know. So then, my dear fellows, let's turn this place upside down whilst we have the chance. And you, Sholmes. You're banned. Pardon? They take even less kindly to great detectives than they do to lawyers. Very troll. I don't know why anytime he fucking laughs, I just go, ah. Craig said, very droll. You may consider me nothing more than an inconspicuous waxwork model. Angelo Cannon is a reoccurring ability in the series, which involves her shooting her pet Angelo at the enemy party. Wait, is that where... is that where Alice got the name Angela for her little pig? Was just from a fucking dog that another character shoots out? You can't areas? You mean arrest? Wait, what? Alright then, let's see what we can find in here. Oh, my nose is itchy. This is... It's a European-style quiver of arrows with steel bolts inside. Oh, do you suppose? Hana is the best lawyer in the world. Yeah, hire me and I will, take your money and call you guilty. If Final Fantasy VIII, it's a limit break. Oh my goodness. Crossbow bolts these. And just the right size for the bow you lot turned up at the exhibition grounds. In other words... Yep, that's more evidence to support your theory. It all goes to show that River was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of the whole scam. Woo! Hanayome, attorney at law. Hanayome. Oh, look, the cover came open. Yes, now there should be a glass plate inside. You have to change the plate with each new photograph you want to take, you see. Is something wrong? It's missing. There's no plate. It's been removed. I got a cough. Hold on. Wait, but you're a defense attorney. You're not supposed to determine someone not guilty. You're supposed to not. I can't read. See? Exactly. I don't read. Actually, the only times I did read was the Final Fantasy XIV terms of service. Because I was trying to find out if it was actually against terms of service to fucking VTube as your character. And the only thing I can find is that Square owns your character, but it's not specific. So I don't know if that means that they own only the data for the game of your character, or if that means that they own, because it also says they own the names, and I was like, well, you can't own a name. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Not illegal, but I don't think that would hold up in the court of law. Be like, oh yeah, I go by the name Okita Soshi. What are they gonna do? Fucking sue me because my character's name is Okita Soshi? Anyway. And I don't think that refers to like the NPC names either, because it specifically refers to character. Wait. Maybe that only refers to NPC characters. I'm confused. Yeah, there's plenty of streamers that have 14 VTuber models. And I'm angry because I tried to send a message to customer service to ask. I think it is if it's like an existing like actual, like I wouldn't be able to stream as Emmerich, but this is what's throwing me off. Is that it's not specific enough and I can't get an answer for it, and that's making me angry. You can take anything to court. Sure you can, doesn't mean you're gonna win. Jeez. Huh, what a pity, but I suppose if you think about it, this wouldn't be the actual camera that was used at the time, just like the waxwork isn't an actual person. So we never have found a photographic print of the executed convict coming back to life anyway. I can't fucking read. I can't stream as my highly realistic Barack Obama Final Fantasy 14. What do you mean highly realistic? If it's a 14. See you guys in a bit. Okay, Burger King. See ya. Good luck. You're quite right, of course. Of course it's Sato-san. She looks devastated. Well, I'm sure this will come in handy later. Goodness, I'm dying. Oh, what's all this then? Oh! Well, that's a blood, right? What a wonderful machine. You really love contraptions like this, don't you? Oh yes, anything mechanical I find absolutely irresistible. Ming the Weeb, thank you for resubbing. Wow, 5 months. Amazing. Almost irresistible, surely. But whenever I see a pocket watch, for example, I can't help myself. I simply have to take it apart. That's worrying. Yes, Father tells me, Father tells the time the rumblings of his stomach now. He's given up having a watch. Oh my god, Susato. Poor Professor Mikotoba. So anyway, this blood stain that's right here. Mr. Naruhodo, what is it? On the bellows just here, there seems to be some very dark red stains. Yes, you're right. It looks like blood, actually. Oh my. I'm sure it's not what you're thinking. Yeah, surely not, right? Alright, that's it. I'm done looking at things. Also, you're taking me to court because I didn't accept your compliment of being called dumb. Okay. Oh, this appears to be most interesting. Yes, most interesting indeed, wouldn't you say? I'm pretty sure not everything is wax. I don't even think the clothes on a wax model are made of wax. Are they? What is it in modern times? Oops. Well, I'm curious. Hold on, I found. For some reason, every single fucking like line here just has a number 1 next to it. Let's see. Hard plastic cast is made of the clay body and dressed for display. Alright, it just says that they're dressed, so I assume that just means normal clothes. Yo, really, right at the bottom of this website that I'm on, it says visiting Madame Tussauds, and I'm like, no way! I guess that is a pretty notable, like, wax museum, huh? Or something. Nope, for sure wax clothes too. I don't think so. I feel like that'd be too much effort. You would be able to make like similar bases for similar body types and then just, you know, mold certain aspects and then put clothes on them. I don't fucking know. Especially since like the pieces of the bodies are separated, it's easy to put clothes on. I don't know. Thinking about it now. It's an impressive looking back massager, that's for sure. What? I don't know, what the fuck are you talking about? I've no doubt that if you hit your shoulders a few times with that, your aches and pains would go away. Holmes is just like, bro, what the fuck? It's a Royal Society trophy for excellence in science. A young scientist could wish for no higher honor. Would you like a massage? No, I'm fine, thank you. I had no idea it was such a grand thing. Sometimes I still think about the fucking part where Sholmes is like, give us a clue, man! He just fucking loses it. I love that scene. Oh, well, welcome back, Burger King. That was fast. Y'all should try going to, like, barber schools or something and getting your hair cut there. It's a very cheap place to get your hair done. Not barber school specifically, but like hair salon, not hair salons, what is the word? Just hair schools in general. It only costs like $5 to $8 to get your hair cut. I go to a hair school like pretty regularly. I think it's becoming increasingly clear that there's much more to this Mr. Enoch Dropper than conjuring tricks. You cut your own hair? Okay, well, I mean... You do you, Gabe. I'm sorry. I couldn't agree more, my dear madame. I did that once, but my mom's... Oh, Burger King, how old are you? I shouldn't quit my day job. Oh! I thought you were saying that you went to go get your hair cut at one of these places. And not that you cut your own hair. I was like, what? I was like, how old are you? Your mom's telling you you can't go get your fucking hair cut at a hair school. I'm sorry. So older than you. Well. Are you still listening to your mom? I'm kidding. And what about you, Mr. Naruhodo? Wouldn't you like to take it with you? What am I gonna do with this? For your tired shoulders, of course. Since I don't know! He's not going to let that go, is he? It's curious, though, isn't it? God, I still really want a spa day. Oh, that would be the life right now. Just have a whole day, just relaxing, with a massage. That sounds like it'd be so good. You would expect such an important trophy to be proudly on display somewhere, not haphazardly cast aside. English gentlemen can be quite a mystery at times. Why is this in my... Okay. What am I gonna do with this? The machine is covered by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. I thought they got rid of it. There would be serious repercussions if you were to examine it from the Crown and the government. Gina and fucking Sholmes right here. Well, those two don't seem to be holding back. The rebranding? What about the rebranding? It's just that my last day as Hana, if y'all didn't hear it. My last day as Hana, I'm gonna have it be, May 1st. I almost said April 1st. So May 1st is my last day. And then I'll be back May 19th for my re-debut. Anyway, what happened? Who did what? Neapolitan, thank you for resubbing. Oh, you wanted to say hi before work? Okay, hi, Neapolitan. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day at work. That would be a funny prank. I don't think I would be able to last very long. Like, I don't think I'd be able to hold my audience if I was gone for so long. A month and a half, basically. I'd be able to get a lot of work done if I did, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to just, like, leave y'all tomorrow. It's quite hollow inside. No working parts or devices of deception can be seen, my dear fellow. No loose change dropped on the floor, nothing. Not even a bone for Toby here, my dear fella. British people are very much ruled by their own ideals, aren't they? Those red eyes, though. Yes! I'm so excited for Solomon. I can't wait. It's tomorrow. Oh, goodbye. When did Shinzo donate $10? Soon the era of short pants. Wait, what about now? I already wear short pants. I'll just forget. In fact, these pants are shorter than Solomon's. For Professor's birthday. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. Professor's birthday was yesterday, wasn't it? I think that's just those two, Mrs. Sato. What else is there to look at here? Oh, this aeroplane. What on earth is this? An aeroplane, Mr. Naruhodo. One day scientists believe it will allow humans to fly freely in the skies. Is that how the trick will be described? Is that how the trick will be what the fuck? Will be described, is it? Why do you say is twice? I know, why you blush? Wait, why did I blush about- wait, what? What do you mean? I'm confused right now. Is Professor even here? Why are we talking about Professor? Sorry? I'm so confused right now. Well, it's actually suspended by a thin but very strong cable, isn't it? Oh, well, this model is, yes, but a real airplane would be able would actually fly high in the sky. Goodness, I can't fucking speak. While suspended from somewhere even higher in the sky, of course. Because large metal objects obviously can't stay in mid-air unsupported. So to you, the solution is ever taller towers. I love it. Naruhodo is dumb. Gotta get my gaslighting before Hana rebrands. Fuck you. How dare you? The store doesn't want to open. Yeah, looks like it's got a pretty hefty lock on it. There's a specialist locksmith on his way over from the yard, so hands off until he gets here. With permission, Inspector. I could have that lock open in less than a minute. Well, you don't have permission. And no one's giving it to you. Oh, Professor, there you are. What the fuck? Why do you show up now? Oh, that's right. You did donate yesterday. Hello, Shinzo. I got confused. Shinzo, it's your birthday? Oh, you've been here just lurking? Your birthday's on Sunday? What is going on? Everybug's birthday is in like fucking, you know, spring. What is 9 months from spring? What's math? Let's say it's April. You're all 4th of July babies. Or something. Your parents did the dirty on America's independence. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Gregson looked as though he'd really enjoyed that. Hope the Wi-Fi's terrible. No, Burger King. Well, there's no sound of anybody on the other side. I don't think you were a Valentine's Day baby because you weren't a baby then. But yeah, you're right. It's like doing the math to figure out when your parents did the two. No, Trevor must have fled at the first sign of danger. Hello? It's the rats. Oh. Is something wrong, Mrs. Sato? Well, I thought I heard a noise from the far side of that door. Well, Gina, did you hear it too? Yeah, I heard it and all. What do you reckon, Toby? Right, mind the grease. What does that mean? Hello? Whoever's in there, open up. This is Scotland Yard. Why'd you say that? Oh my! Someone is in there! Well, not anymore. Ugh, this rotten, bleeding luck! My dear Gregson, as I said only minutes ago, if only it were countenanced, I could unlock that door in less than a minute. Fine, I'll take the rap for it. Just get us through that blasted door. Oh my god! He fucking zoomed. There, you may enter at will. You've confused minutes with seconds, I think. Time is of the essence, I feel. What are we waiting for? Oh my god. Nothing for it, I suppose. This is an emergency. He was told fine and he fucking zoomed out of there. My goodness. Excuse me, there's a strong possibility that beyond that door is the engineer you all seek. Be prepared for action, my dear fellow. Action? Yes, I'm just a lawyer. What am I gonna do? There's just kind of a fucking bomb here. But also, where did they leave? I don't see another door here. What's happening here? Why is everything upside down? Can't say no one in here after all. Y'all. But there must be. It was only moments ago that we heard those noises. Maybe that was the sound of Trevor running away. But there's only one door into this room. And no windows that could afford an escape route. Those skylights are too high. Wait, what the fuck is with the footprints up there? What's that up there? Are they footprints on the ceiling? What is happening in this place? Blow me! No thanks, Gregson. I don't think I want to be here then. Looks like someone was trying to burn something in a hurry. Oh, that looks like a set of blueprints. To what? Maybe to the room. That Professor Harebrind's Barmy machine, isn't it? Blimey! If we'd had these, there'd been no need to mock about trying to investigate all that scrap metal. There's something of great interest here, too. This rope was lying on the floor at the foot of that pillar. A rope? What's significant about that? There's a little mock-up of that green balloon as well. Never mind. You see what you do not observe, Mr. Naruhodo. I do not have eyes. Why did I say that? He must investigate the entire room thoroughly, and before the forensic investigation team arrive too. I'm gonna look at everything except the bomb right now. I pretend I do not see. It's a very large safe. I don't suppose even Mr. Sholmes could open that lock. Although if you were a thief, you could just steal the entire thing, I suppose. Gina! Come here. It's bolted to the floor to prevent exactly that sort of underhand trick, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, just remove the floor. Yeah! Yeah, same brain! Oh, well then, you could just steal the floor as well, I suppose. I'm sorry, but you really aren't making any sense at all. Anyway, I think we could agree that whatever's inside must be very important. We're gonna steal the floor, that's what we're saying. I don't know how you don't understand what that means. Almost every piece of furniture is upside down. Even Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, isn't ever in this much of a mess. You're in no position to comment on mess, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, sheesh. I suppose it's not quite the same thing, is it? I mean, it's not messy in here, per se. It's just that everything is literally upside down. But why? I don't know. Maybe this is a funny room. No, I feel like the books on the bookshelf would also be messed up. Floor bandits. We steal floors. There's no denying it, is there? They're footprints. Yes, it would appear so. And I simply can't imagine how they came to be here. Isn't there a Susato shoot up or something? Like a Susato takedown, I mean? I'm no Wonder Woman, Mr. Naruhodo. Can they use that? Did Wonder Woman exist in the 1900s? That would make her almost superhuman, I suppose. They didn't say Wonder Woman in capitals. Maybe that was a phrase before it was a character. I don't know. That's a really lovely model. Looks just like a real flying balloon. I think it's probably staying aloft in the same principle as a full-size balloon using gas. A green flying balloon? It does have the hallmarks of that amazing deception at the Great Exhibition, doesn't it? Could it be that the whole thing was planned here in this very workshop? Gee, you don't say. There's some stuff that was on the wall that's not there anymore. Tomorrow the internet isn't safe. You made it seem like... What the fuck? Mr. Sholmes, have you found something? Bro, we're literally staring right at a ticking time bomb. Ah, Mr. Naruhodo, yes, in fact, in point of fact, something rather fascinating. What do you make of this? Let's see. I've never seen anything like it before. It looks like a bundle of thick cigars wrapped up in a large watch. Oh! Mr. Sato, what's the matter? That's a... Surely that's a time bomb, isn't it? What? Did you say a time bomb? Yo, I think we should get out of here. Sorry, but what is a time bomb exactly? Eh? Ah! he just laughs like that fucking character from Gintama. I don't remember what his name was. You truly are one of a kind, Mr. Naruhodo. Ah. I won't take that as a compliment. Huh. You don't know nothing, do you, Odo? You haven't got a clue what it is either, have you, Gina? I invite you to consult a dictionary later, Mr. Naruhodo. But this particular specimen is no time bomb, though I confess it has a very similar appearance. Oh, well thank goodness, but then what is it? A model? A mock-up? I see, so that's it. He's gonna blow something up. Goodness, Mr. Sholmes. Have you seen the heart of the matter? Oh, okay, that was a weird sentence. There are times when I consider my lot most unfair. For I'm fated never to know how it feels to flounder as you do when the puzzle presents itself. What the fuck does that mean? But I have learned to accept the hardships that come with being a great detective, Mrs. Sato. Here we go. I feel a great deduction coming. Alright, let's get one of those good old raw deductions from shelves. Let's go! Once again, I can draw two conclusions from the scene we see before us. The first is that the inverted nature of the furniture in this room is the work of Drebber himself. Oh, how could you... And the second conclusion is that the small device on the floor there is without question completely genuine. Wait, so it's a real bomb? Please, Mr. Shelms, you must explain everything. It would be a pleasure. After all, it is a great detective's civic duty to teach Scotland Yard the finer points of the trade. Why is Gregson making this face? Well, Inspector Gregson seems delighted with the idea anyway. You deflected the inspector's glare with such fortitude there, Mr. Shelms. That was a glare? He was like... He looked like he was taking a really bad poop. I don't know, it's so funny to me. It's too kind, my dear madame. I hereby dedicate this great deduction to you. Kindly stand just there, Mrs. Sato. Wait, why? Why is Mrs. Sato the focus for this deduction? Oh yes, I'd be delighted. So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Woo! Let's go! The game is afoot. I have two on my divide them on my feet. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. It's plain to see that this room is in complete disarray. The bed, the table, and the chairs, the lamp, everything is upside down. Almost as if every item in the room had, until recently, been happily positioned on the ceiling before falling straight down onto the floor. Every item in the room was on the ceiling. Are you suggesting that? I still think this is a, what do you call it? A reverse room or something like that? It's a trick room. There we go, it's called a trick room. Wait, there's a code right there on the chair! Indeed, the key here. Oh, is gravity. Gravity. It would appear that technology... He's a fucking wizard! That technology has at last succeeded in freeing us from the great pool of the earth. I don't think that's it. But the gravity in this room was reversed and then suddenly restored to normality. He's a fucking, this guy is what, they called him like a shab scientist and a magician basically, so a trick room makes sense, right? The inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business. I quite understand your skepticism, Mr. Sato. I too was incredulous at first. However, my conviction in my analysis was cemented when I observed this. That's what I thought at first whenever they mentioned the anti-gravity device. Almost identical to the one that featured in a dream of mine, only the other day, in fact. Susato doesn't know anything, so everything just seems like it's correct. But then why does it have a clock on it? A most relevant question indeed. That is a timing device that controls from the gravity directional switch. There's clearly a requirement for the engineer to be able to restore normal gravity automatically. And the commotion we heard earlier from the other side of the door was the moment of the restoration occurred. Yes, the reason why everything in here had been turned upside down was because of the anti-gravity machine. So you see, we need look no further to explain the state in which we now find this room. The direction in which gravity acts in here was reversed by Mr. Drebber, before being restored to normalcy in an automatic fashion sometime later by the timer device. I have witnessed precisely this scene in a dream I once had when I fell out of bed. Because gravity was reversed. Okay. Good job, Sholmes. Master detective. Of course. Now, let us consider the next conundrum. What was our engineer friend's aim? Oh. Indubitably, the greatest clue we have to explain his actions is above our head. Yes. How is it possible there are footprints all the way up there on the ceiling? A question whose answer will lead us neatly to the truth, my dear madame. The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby skylight. Of course, Drebber's aim was singularly to escape. However, there is but one way into this room, excepting the skylight, that is. Eh? How is that inverting the gravity? But I guess. They made it seem like this was the trick room part. By inverting the gravity in here, Trevor was able to fall conveniently to the ceiling and make his escape via the otherwise inaccessible skylight, leaving the footprints behind on the way. Perhaps the trick room isn't right then. I mean... Oh well. But the ceiling in here is very high, Mr. Sholmes. If the gravity reversal was sudden, wouldn't Mr. Drebber have fallen up to the ceiling rather violently? Good thunk. Falling up is both scientifically and philosophically a rather interesting concept, I feel. But the man was cornered with nowhere to run, so escape through the skylight was his only option. You may recall that I found this in the room earlier, which I believe offers the solution. Oh, the rope. To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this rope? By anchoring one to the end of the wall, the man was able to lower himself safely to the ceiling. Which explains how Drebber was able to escape this room before our arrival. Well, can we just look in the safe? Because I found something there. He reversed the pull of gravity and fled via the skylight. What? Are they going to tell me it's wrong now? The more I think about a trick room, the more I feel like it's not so fancy. And personally, I should very much like to reverse the pull of gravity again now, just for fun. Alright, what kind of... Are you a fucking god? Sholmes just fucking reverses gravity with will. This concludes Sir Lex Sholmes' great deduction of this topsy-turvy puzzle. Okay. Thanks, Sholmes. She does not even pay attention. Ryunosuke's like, damn, that's pretty cool! Gravity? He'd believe it. She's completely spellbound. Mr. Sholmes, there's just one thing that troubles me. I would expect nothing less. You're destined to be troubled by just one thing for the rest of your life. What the fuck? Newton, never heard of him. I am God. The thing is such a thing actually possible? An anti-gravity device, I mean. I would say that... I'm sorry. The way what fucking Sholmes said has thrown me off. I would say that with man's current scientific knowledge at the turn of the 20th century, it's no more possible than instantaneous kinesis. Well, we already know that's not real, so... But your whole deduction hinges on it! Ah, but my dear fellow, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. However improbable it may seem. It's a marvelous line, wouldn't you agree? One of my endearing pearls of wisdom. I had Iris come up with the exact phrasing. My original was clumsy. Yes, I have a feeling I've read it in something like that Mr. Sato lent me once.
Objection!
What the fuck are you objecting to? Actually, there is one other thing, Mr. Sholmes. Objection! Ah, the spell's broken at last. The rope you found was on the floor, wasn't it? Indeed it was, in lonely coils near the wall. Is that an actual Sholmes quote, though? You see that quote falsely used with fucking... I feel like, well, I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like you see that quote used with Albert Einstein or some shit. And if Mr. Trauber had used it to escape in the way you described, wouldn't it still be tied to the wall? Mysteries inevitably unravel in the end, as I think you'll find due ropes. And as evidence of such, you only need look at the mystery we faced in this room, how now skillfully unraveled. That argument is as circular as the coils of the rope. I think perhaps we might need to give Mr. Sholmes the usual little helping hand. I'm sure with some minor corrections, the great detective's great deduction will lead us to the truth. Yes, you're right. And I must do it quickly before Enoch Drebber gets too far away. If you're ready, let us resume. Herlock Sholmes, logic and reasoning spectacular. Woo! My toy! Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Why are we dancing? Because gravity was reversed. Alright. The bed, the table, the stairs, the lamp. Everything is upside down. That's for truth. Happily positioned on the ceiling before falling straight down into the floor. Blah, 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 blah. I need the key here. It's gravity. Back on the floor it goes. Suddenly restored to normality. Goodness. Let me react to things. Let me point out that fucking chair. Oh. I think gravity could have been reversed in this very room. I find the whole idea utterly enthralling. I feel like gravity being reversed wouldn't make the furniture upside down. It wouldn't have flipped over. Only Mr. Sholmes could conceive such an explanation. But the man himself admitted it was a scientific impossibility, so... Hold this, Mr. Sholmes, pants grab. It's his pants I'm grabbing. I'm sorry. Yes, you're quite right. We must completely discount the idea at once. Oh, that's unusually merciless of you, Mrs. Otto. And you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. The great detective himself said so, didn't he? Or refusing to part with dreams of anti-gravity devices. Yes, I suppose so. Let's see if examining this topsy-turvy scene a little more closely reveals some proof that shows exactly what the gravity in this room was or wasn't doing. Well, see, if we look at this vase, it's completely upright. Well, I wasn't expecting to find a pretty bunch of flowers in here, that's for sure. Ah, look at that! I know, that slender little vase looks like it's about to topple at any moment, but the flowers are thriving. Somehow it makes you think of the fragility of life, wouldn't you say? To be honest, Mr. Nadahodo, something else about it made a rather deeper impression on me. What? That wasn't my clue? Oh my goodness. What if the safe is actually like a hidden little doorway? Ah, look, Mrs. Sato. When everything seemed to be upside down in here, the safe is conspicuously the right way up. It automatically skipped that part. I guess it's fucking bolted to the floor, you idiot. Now look more closely at the safe's feet. I don't want to look at feet. I'm not that kind of bug. No. Present this, pants grab. I'm sorry, Sylvia. Sometimes they, like... You're right, that's the obvious thing to do. I think before you speak, that's what you wanted to say, isn't it? I really put my foot in my mouth there. Why are we talking about feet so much? I certainly didn't say that. Alright, I'll show this. There's no gravity here. Bam! Actually, you fucking idiot. Take a look at this. The upright vase clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business. Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo, you surpassed yourself by completely turning my argument on its head. Not unlike this furniture. Trying to impress your assistant here, perhaps. Shut the fuck up. No one is trying to steal your spotlight here, Mr. Sholmes, trust me. No, I knew that. It's just like, for some things, you can't present it. You have to fucking examine it in closer detail. And I just straight up forgot that you don't have to do that for every fucking thing. As you rightly say, though it appears at first glance that all the furniture in this room is upside down. This unassuming slender vase is standing keenly to attention. And unlike the large safe, there's nothing affixing it to the floor. And it's the exception that breaks the rule. In short, as much as it pains me, the gravity in this room was never inverted at all! Oh, sheesh. My deepest sympathies for your loss. Oh, poor Mr. Sholmes. But the show must go on, so let us continue with our deductions. I have a feeling that a fucking trick room isn't possible then either, if the fucking vase is fine. There was no trick room! Then what is the trick? Now that we know this contrivance is not in fact an anti-gravity device, there remains but one other possibility. You don't say. Someone deliberately turned over every piece of furniture in here. Which might sound obvious, but leaves one mystery very much unsolved. Namely, why would anyone choose to do that? Quite naturally, there is an explanation. Yes, the reason why everything in here has been turned upside down is because the anti-gravity device. He's absolutely determined that this device must have something to do with it, isn't he? I'm afraid the lure of an exciting scientific explanation is too strong. Yeah, they forgot to flip the vase. Fucking idiots. Well, there's no doubt that somebody did this. Somebody turned all this furniture over. So whoever it was must have had a reason. I suppose they were looking for something. That could be my guess. Oh wait, we know on the chair. All the furniture was probably turned over to try and find that information that's listed on that chair. I'm afraid nothing comes to mind at all, though. Well, let's look around and see if the answer presents itself. Not prevents itself. There we go. Damn it! I got excited for the concept of a trick room in something like this, to be honest. Look, there's something written on the other side of this armchair. Oh yeah, safe 432582. Safe? As in safe and secure? As in secure lockable box, I think. Wow, fucking idiot. Admittedly more likely. Oh, there is a large safe bolted to the floor on the other side of the room, so yes. So you mean this number would let us open it? I wonder why it's written here, though. Oh, dude, you gotta fucking know. Actually, Sholmes, you idiot. That being the case, this reveals something important. I don't know. Yes, the reason why everything in here had been turned upside down was because of the safe combination. Precisely, I believe, Mr. Naruhodo, that you had a very similar experience once, did you not? What? Yes, last year. When I bought a lottery ticket, noted the ticket number down the inside cover of a book, just in case. That's it for people who forgetful souls at heart, and always make a written note of important information. Just keeping the ticket itself safe would be more sensible, I think. And what's pray happened next, Mr. Naruhodo? For the day the draw came round, I'd forgotten which book I'd written the number in and had to turn my room upside down to find it. That's it for people who are forgetful souls at heart and always forget where they've noted things down. For poor Naruhodo. Not if you always note things in the same place. I actually won the second prize, you know. But I couldn't remember which magazine I'd slipped the ticket into, so I had... Oh. Thank you, Mr. Naruhodo. He said, shut up. Look at Naruhodo's face. Oh my goodness. I fucking love the shit like this. But I believe I've proved my point now. Which is... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Visions of trauma. No, I think he was just shocked that he was fucking cut off by Sholmes. Which is that... Wait, what the fuck? Which is that... A very similar scenario has clearly unfolded in this room. Finding himself requiring access to the safe, the occupant of this room needed the combination code. He remembered that he'd written it on the underside of a piece of furniture, but forgot which. Leading to the stage in which we now find in this room. Why did he write it on the underside of furniture? He's got a bunch of fucking books here. Yes, Mr. Drubber returned all the furniture in here in a desperate hurry to locate the combination code that would unlock the safe. I feel like, I don't know, placing it in a book that was placed over the safe, excuse me, would have been easier to find than fucking, you know, a piece of furniture. Well, easier for you, and not easier for some random mug coming in and overturning your furniture. I don't know, it was funny. I don't know, I feel like hiding money in furniture is a very common thing, so if you're trying to hide some information... I don't know. Especially something like that, you would probably want to put it in somewhere where people wouldn't check, but I don't know, maybe hiding money in fucking furniture was not a common thing back then. I'm so tired right now. I want to go to court. Put me in the courtroom, I'm gonna fight. I want to fight the jury. Well, if a change in direction of gravity can explain it, then how did those footprints get there? Yes, I feel as though that particular mystery has just become even harder to solve. I can't think of any other way to explain it at all. Oh, life was so much simpler in those halcyon days when gravity could be reversed. You know, it was minutes ago and those halcyon days never existed in the first place. I suppose we must simply put our faith in Mr. Sholmes and observe the area in more detail. Putting our faith in Mr. Sholmes is what gets us into these situations in the first place. Who put this shoe here? What? It's hard to believe, but there's a shoe up there, look! Oh yes, and there are more footprints on this little balloon too. Well, how the fuck did a shoe get up here? Perhaps the shoe was thrown up there and became lodged, do you think? If so, then judging from the number of footprints, it must have been thrown up several times. How would anyone be throwing shoes up the ceiling, though? Maybe he's trying to knock something down. Oh dear, that's beyond me, I'm afraid. The fuck? Okay.
Take that!
It's because of this fucking shoe, apparently. Slap! The reason there are footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby shoe. And on closer inspection, there are clearly footprints all over the balloon as well. In other words, the aim was never the skylight at all, but the balloon. But for what purpose? Unless there's something in there and he was trying to get it down. Maybe? A green balloon. That seems so much familiar data. It was a piece of green balloon. It was a piece of a green balloon's envelope that Mr. Naruhodo and Iris found at the scene. And inside the green balloon was Master Gott's claim he saw above the stage. And inside the green balloon that Master Gott's claims he saw above the stage when the incident occurred was the second birdcage, the crux of the whole instantaneous kinesis deception. You mean to say, if we assume the balloon in here is a model of the one used on that day, there's a strong possibility something may be concealed inside of it. Oh, sheesh! Something our absconder was desperate to try and retrieve before making a hasty getaway. Sheesh! Hi, Daka, how are you? Hello, Daka! But the balloon's out of reach. How are you? Hence why he resorted to a projectile, namely the shoe. A projectile. Most probably, Drepper intended to tear a hole in the envelope by assailing it with a shoe. However, his efforts were thwarted when the shoe itself became a prisoner of those lofty heights. Yes! I'm going to consume this mystery- Wait, that's a fucking- Eating mysteries is already a fucking trope in, what is it called? It's that other manga series by the author of, Assassination Classroom. What is it called? Nogami Neuro. Like, Magical Detective Nogami Neuro or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I have to look it up. Majin Tante. Yeah. I think that was right. Oh, Demon Detective. Wait, I think it's got different names. Supernatural Detective. Stuff like that. Whatever. The series is pretty fucking weird, but he's a demon who eats mysteries. I think it's pretty funny. Pretty fun, rather, not funny. It's not like, haha. I want to check it out again. I don't think I ever really watched it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We desperately need to examine that balloon. If only there was some way we could see inside. Oh, Miss Susato, don't you know I have X-ray vision? When did that fucking happen? Oh, the rope! To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this rope? Mr. Sholmes has managed to bring the deduction back to the rope. No, don't call me a goblin. It's not haha, it's aha. What are you talking about? This ain't no Take On Me music video game. Alright, I have to admit that was clever. So we just throw the rope up to the balloon and then pull it down to us on the ground? Which is much easier said than done, I feel. Yes, we can see your inside. Never heard of using your head. What? Jeez. What are you talking about, Eldridge? Hello, by the way. It could take us a very long time as well. I got really confused. True. Perhaps we need a more surefire method. In fact, we already have one, of course, don't we? We've got the bolts. We can just shoot it down. Can I just use this? Let me shoot it.
Take that!
Why would it be the crossbow? Wait, why was it actually the crossbow? I was like, there's no way that's real. Of course it is. He didn't have his crossbow, but we found the bolts outside. To reach the intended destination, what better tool than this crossbow? It was found at the scene, in fact. And in all likelihood belongs to Mr. Drepper. If the man had only brought it away with him that day, he could have avoided losing a shoe at such a critical moment like this. For some reason, my brain is thinking that presenting the crossbow was completely random, and like, there was literally no way it would have been that. But then, I'm pretty sure that you were supposed to get the correlation that the previous actual balloon was shot with the crossbow. And thus you're supposed to know to present it at that point. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, I guess. He could have avoided losing a shoe at such a critical time as this. Damn, so no trick room at all, huh? So, shall we? Your curiosity is deeply stirred, no doubt, my dear fellows. What is it that Enoch Drepper has hidden inside that balloon? Alright, time to load it. Bam! Eh? What is this? That thing seems very heavy. How was the balloon even able to stay up? Wait, that's the head! That's the head! That's to the waxwork. Wait, what the? A waxwork? Indeed it is. A waxwork head inside a metal mask. A mask that is shut tight and fastened with a string and quite impenetrable lock. So we can't see the face inside, that means. What the fuck is going on? Just a moment. This is the head of a waxwork model. Does that mean... Oh, goodness. Oh, sheesh. I see you've joined the dots, Mrs. Sato. Excellent. Of course, a headless waxwork model. The case of the abducted Madame Tuspel's model that you've largely solved. It was only the head of the killer that was missing. Indeed it was. But I believe Madame Tespels will now have to settle her sizable account with me. This, as you have now surmised, is the head of the infamous professor. Yes. But why is it here? Sheesh! This conclusively confirms my suspicions. I couldn't figure out what the fuck that word was. The man responsible for stealing the professor from Madame Tespels and returning it, sans TT. I don't know what that fucking word is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Earlier today was none other than ENVTuber. This is incredible. Professor Harebrain's case and the waxwork abduction are... They're inextricably linked by ENVTuber's workshop. Nice. I want to put it back. Oh? Well, it appears our logical pleasure cruise has come to an end, my dear fellows. All that remains is, yes, to speak with the architect of this adventure. The architect? You mean Mr. Drebber? Because it seems quite impossible that he escaped via one of the skylights. Obviously, the man must still be here in the room. What? Check the safe. And his location should be abundantly clear. If you simply reflect on the journey we've made together during the deduction. Yeah, Drebber is right here, somewhere in this room? So, Mr. Naruhodo, will you do the honors? Yes, of course. Mr. Drebber's hiding place must be the... Sheesh!
Take that!
That's my guess. Hey! Yeah! Before we gained access to this back room, we heard noises from in here. Which tells us that the engineer was still in the building at that point in time. He was, in fact, searching for the combination to his safe. And pressed for time, made no attempt to ride the furniture he had overturned in the process. From which we can deduce that his very, I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I forgot how to read and then I guess forgot how to speak at some point. His search for the combination happened very recently indeed. In summary, Mr. ENVTuber is at this very moment inside the safe, unless it's a hidden room. I'm just sitting here hoping that all my fucking theories are coming true. Wait, the safe is already unlocked. We could just open the door. Just open it. This concludes Herlock Sholm's great deduction of this topsy-turvy puzzle. Nice. Stoke Hanna. You mean stroke? Probably. Alright, just open the door. So, Mr. Naruhodo. I think perhaps it's time we ended this game of hide and seek, don't you? By opening the safe, you mean? What else? Let's see. The combination was 1432582. I don't think you have to spell out the numbers like that, though. I remember there's like some sort of like proper grammar you're supposed to use when it comes to numbers, but I think when it actually, it's like when it has to do with quantity, you have to spell it out, but when it has to do with the numbers itself, you just have to put the numbers, I think. Like 1 apple would be spelled out. The fact that they spelled this out is throwing me off. 432582. I'm not sure. I don't think that was right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking know grammar. I knew that. Alright then, here goes. I don't know what she just said. I don't have to do it, do I?